Hello student, today I am here to interact with class 8 students. The chapter is quadrilateral. It might be chapter 4 in your book. This is very important. First chapter of geometry, very interesting and very important. Will help you to understand the base of the quadrilateral. So before starting with the topic quadrilateral, you need to know about polygon. Polygon. See, meaning it itself clear that having more than three sides, three or polygon, it is the geometrical figure made up of line segment. The geometrical figure made up of line segments. The geometrical figure made up of line segments are called polygon. See, figure with three line segment made up of three line segments is triangle, four line segments is a quadrilateral, and it is called pentagon, is triangle, quadrilateral, four sides, three sides, this is called pentagon, pentagon having five sides, then kind of hexagon, six sides is called hexagon, seven side is called heptagon, eight sides is octagon, nine side is nonagon, 10 sides is decagon. These are the name of the polygons. The polygon is the geometrical figure made up of line segments. Okay, it can be triangle, quadrilateral, anything. Okay. Now, then comes regular polygon. Regular polygon. If all the angles and all the sides of a polygon are equal, then the polygon is called regular polygon. See, in case of equilateral triangle, you know all the sides are equal, this measure, and each angle is 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree. The least number of sides of regular polygon is the equilateral triangle. You can add square also. See a square. You know each angle is 90 degree, so all the angles are equal and sides are already equal. So these are examples of regular polygon. What is regular polygon? All the sides as well as all the angles should be equal. Okay, this is equilateral triangle, square are called regular polygon. Okay. Now again, regular polygon has another type is there. Number one is convex polygon. Number two is concave polygon. See convex polygon. So you have seen the figure of it is called concave polygon. And concave quadrilateral can be pentagon also. This is also a quadrilateral. Can you see? This is also a quadrilateral. Let me draw the figure. See, this is also a quadrilateral. Both are quadrilateral. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is pentagon. This is polygon. This is also polygon. Or not quadrilateral. But see this angle. Can you see this angle? This angle is called, you know what angle? This is called up. What is it called? Less than 180 degree. Sorry, more than 180 degree. And all the angles are less than 180 degree. The polygon in which each angle is angle is less than 180 degree is called a convex polygon, and at least one angle, the polygon in which at least one angle is more than 180 degree, is called concave polygon. Okay, now this is also question. What is difference between convex polygon and concave polygon? So this one is enough definition. Each angle is less than 180 degree and at least one angle is more than 180 degree. Now you know this is called diagonal. When you join to a opposite vertex, it is called diagonal. When you draw a opposite vertex, see the opposite vertex, this and this are opposite vertex. Okay. So here all the diagonals lie inside the polygon. In convex polygon, all the diagonals lie inside the polygon. And in convex polygon, at least one diagonal lies outside the polygon. So this is because convex and concave, this is all about the polygon. Okay. Now we set the interior and exterior angle of a polygon. Okay. Now for a polygon, the sum of exterior angles. The student meaning exterior angle meaning this. Suppose these are the three interior angles. When you produce the sides, you will get exterior angle. The sum of this angle and this angle and this angle is called sum of exterior angles of polygon. It may be triangle, it may be quadrilateral also. Okay. It will produce the sides, you will get exterior angles, 4 exterior angles, 3 exterior angles. In pentagon, we will get 5 exterior angles. Understood? If the sides of a polygon are produced, then exterior angles are formed. And for polygon, sum of the exterior angles, whether it is a triangle, whether it is a quadrilateral, pentagon or hexagon, if any polygon, the sum of exterior angle is 360 degree, 4 right angles always. Sum of the exterior angles. Okay, I can verify with one example for triangle. Suppose this is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. You know what is 1 plus 4? 1 plus 4 equal to angle 1 plus angle 4 equal to 180 degree because it is a linear straight angle. Angle 2 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degree. See, straight angle. Angle 3 plus angle 6 equal to 180 degree. Straight angle. When you will add up here, what you will get? Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 equal to 540 degree. Okay. When you will add all this equation to left side, when you will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles, okay, and this plus this two can be added clearly. What is 1 plus 2 plus 3? 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle, and which you know 180 degree angle, sum property of triangle. Angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 equal to 540 degree. So angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6 equal to 540 degree minus 180 degree. How much will get? 360 degree. Okay. Same thing can be verified for the other polygon also. But you need to remember that sum of angles, exterior angles of a polygon, any polygon, whether it is triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, whatever is there, 360 degree. So this is number 1. Number 2, each exterior angle if the sum is given here, so each exterior angle of a polygon. See, number of angles. See, in case of triangle, there are 3 exterior angles, no? So if number of sides is 3, so number of angle is 3, number of sides is 4, so number of angle is 4, and sum of all exterior angle is 360 degree. So each exterior angle will be 360 degree by number of sides. And is the number of sides. Number of sides. Understood? Then number 3. Each interior angle. Now sum of interior angles of a polygon of n sides is equal to formula is twice n minus 4 into 90 degree. Let us verify for in case of triangle. What is for triangle? Number of sides is what? 3. So when you will use this formula, 2 into 3 minus 4 into 90 degree. So how much will get? 2 3 are 6 minus 4, 2 into 90 degree. And you know angle sum property of triangle is 180 degree. So this is the formula to calculate the sum of interior angles of a polygon of n sides, where n is the number of sides. Okay, if you need to find the sum of interior angles. Yeah, if you have to find each interior angle, then sum of interior angles divided by n, number of sides, because number of sides is equal to number of angles. So when we divide sum of angles by the number of sides, we will get each interior angle. Now, number 5 is very important formula. Sometimes question asks me how many diagonals are there in a polygon. In case of quadrilateral, it is easy, you can draw, you will get 2 diagonals. In case of pentagon, it is not always easy, so because see, diagonal is just running opposite vertices, need to draw so many diagrams. Okay, so number of diagonals of a polygon of n sides is calculated by the formula, using the formula n into n minus 3 by 4. Now this is the formula, sorry, by 2. N into n minus 3 by 2. Now see, for quadrilaterals, you know there are only 2 diagonals. So what is number of sides here? 4. What is n equal to 4? You put here n equal to 4. N equal to 4. 3 by 2. How much will you get? 4 into 1 by 2. What is the answer? 2. That's why there are only 2 diagonals here. So using this formula, see, if you have to draw a hexagon, and to find out how many diagonals are there in a hexagon, so it is very difficult to draw all the diagonals. It will take so much time. First you need to draw hexagon, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Now what is diagonal? The line joining the two opposite vertices, need to draw this. Opposite vertex draw this. Opposite vertex draw this. Opposite vertex draw this. Opposite vertex. So many opposite vertices are there. See, someone will left it out, and then I get it difficult to count. So if you know this formula, what is here n equal to 6? Just put the value 6 into 6 minus 3 by 2. So 6 into 3 by 2, you will get number of diagonals 9. So this will help you. So these all formulas are very important, and it can be given you the verification also. can be used in while doing the exercise. Okay, now some problem I can take from the book to illustrate this formula. It will help you to understand the formula. The question might be there. Is it possible? See one question. Is it possible to have a regular polygon each of whose interior angle exterior angle is 25 degree. Now listen here. Can it be possible to draw a polygon or regular polygon if each exterior angle is 25 degree? Now see, if each exterior angle is given, the number of sides you can calculate. Number of sides equal to 360 degree by n as given the formula. And here 360 degree n is given 25. Then you can divide 5 ja, 5 7 ja, 5 2 ja. Now this 72 is not divisible by 5. So we are getting unsigned fraction. A number of sides will be an extra number, no? So it cannot be in fraction. So see, it is not possible. It is not possible. It is not possible to have a regular polygon with each exterior angle. These are important questions. Understood? Because number of sides you are getting in fraction. 72 is not divisible by 5. So it is not possible to have a regular polygon with each exterior angle 25 degree. So this will have the concept will develop it. Okay? Now another question I can give you. Find the measure of each interior angle. Find the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon of 12 sides. Suppose 12 sides. Now see, since sum of interior angle I told you twice n minus 4 into 90 degree. This sum of, but we have to find each only, and number of sides is equal to number of angles. So there are 12 sides, so there will be 12 angles. So in that case, we can each interior angle is equal to sum of interior angles divided by number of interior angles, which is equal to number of sides. So this is 12 now. 12 minus 4 into 90 degree by 12. So calculate how much will get. This is 20 into 90 degree by 12. 4 5 ja, 4 3 ja, 3 30 ja. So you will get each interior angle of a 12-sided regular polygon is 150 degrees. Okay, so these are the questions. So if you have the formula in your mind, you can do it. Now, number of diagonals I have given you. Okay. Like the question is what is the sum of exterior angles of a hexagon. The hexagon, you know, the number of sides is 6. and sum of not exterior angles. The sum of interior angles, formula is twice n minus 4 into 90 degree. I will get 2 into value of n minus 4 into 90 degree. So how much will get? 2 theta 12 minus 4, 8, 7, 20 degree. So this way you can calculate. Okay, now the chapter will go to the heading of the chapter, quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is a polygon having 4 sides, that you know it from the beginning only. A quadrilateral, now we come to the quadrilateral. It is a polygon with 4 sides, A, B, C, D. These are called opposite sides, these are called opposite sides, these are called opposite angles, these are called opposite angles. There are 4 sides, 4 vertices, none of 3 are collinear. This is the quadrilateral, you have the idea. So basically, first property of quadrilateral is there, the sum of angles. Sum of angles of a quadrilateral. Sum of angles of a quadrilateral. We have the formula that twice n minus 4 into 90 degree, then we put n equal to 4. So how much will get? 4 to the 8 minus 4, 4, 360 degree. But it can be proved logically, no? You need to prove logically. So we draw a quadrilateral A, B, C, D. We need to prove let A, B, C, D be a quadrilateral. Then we need to prove angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equal to 360 degree. You know only sum of angles of 360 degree by this formula. We are trying to prove it logically. So we need to draw construction. Draw a diagonal BD or AC, anything. Okay, draw a diagonal AC. Diagonal AC is drawn. Okay, better write given here. We have given a quadrilateral. Then to prove, then construction. Now see, we have 2 triangles. Proof now. Now this is the process. No. So this is suppose angle 1. This is angle 2. This is angle 3. Let it be angle 4. Angle 5. Angle 6. Now you know the angles of property of triangle. So first triangle name is what? ABC. And in triangle ABC we have 3 angles, 1, 2 and 3, you know. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. Angles and property of triangle. Equation 1. Now in triangle ABC, again we have 3 angles, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6. Again the region is angles and property of triangle. Okay. Now add equation 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2, how much we get? Left side plus left side. So you can write angle 1 plus angle 4. Then you can write angle 2. Write these 2 in the bracket, angle 2. Then you can write angle 3 plus angle 5. Angle 3 plus angle 5. And what is that? Angle 6 plus angle 6. And right side what will be? 180 plus 180 equal to 360 degree. Now what is angle 1 plus angle 4? Here, angle 1 plus angle 4 is this angle, which is named as angle A. Angle 2 is independent, so B, angle B. Angle 3 plus 5, how much will get? Angle C. And what is angle 6? Angle D. So this is 360 degree. Okay. So we have discussed today about the polygons. There are sum of exterior angles. There are sum of interior angles. Then number of diagonals of a polygon, the formula how to calculate. Then quadrilateral, then angle sum property of quadrilateral. In the next class, we will discuss about the different types of quadrilateral with their property. So that's all for today. Bye.